there's a misconception that personal chef service is really fancy or a luxury. And the reality is we help busy people who are efficient in so many other ways, but now we help them take care of themselves at home. I like to say it's real food for real people. My name is Janice Cart, and I'm the founder of Tiny Spoon Chef. We're a bespoke personal chef service that started in Boston in 2013, and we're now in several states and cities across the country. I never intended for food to be my career or my passion. When I look back, I was born into a huge family, and food was the center and the heart of every gathering, which I think is true for a lot of people. And as I grew up and I pursued a career in other things, food just always kept calling me back. At one point, I just kind of surrendered and said, food really is just what I've loved from the time I was really little. So I took on a couple personal chef clients, and I just thought that'll be really simple, it'll be fun and creative, and it was really addicting. My last day at my full-time job, I was so sure that this was the right path for me until about 3 days later, when I was having my own personal life struggles and I decided I was leaving my marriage. My very first client had terminal cancer and she passed away. It was really hard for me on top of an already challenging personal time. I found myself in this really deep sadness, and the thing that pulled me out were the 2 clients I had at the time. And I just found that being with people, being with that warmth and community was so loving. And when I expressed I needed help to grow this, 2 seconds later it was there. And my first thought was, this is such a remarkable life. It's such a happy life. And I've known chefs that have worked far too much for far too little, and I should share it. We've been in business now for over a decade, and what I found was what makes an exceptional team and exceptional chef is really the curiosity and the willingness to collaborate, and that's so present here at Tiny Spoon Chef. Everyone who comes to Tiny Spoon gets curated one-on-one attention, personal in-home service, and they get the stellar reputation that we've always had. Tiny Spoon Chef is for anyone who eats. Seriously, we serve all kinds of people. We work for a lot of working professionals. We work for lots of single parents. And we also work with athletes. I think we hit a really sweet spot for the athlete that's not having the full-time live-in private chef experience, but there are many athletes who just really need a little bit of curated support to make sure they're treating their body like the intense investment that it is. Unlike other options that are available for athletes, this is fully custom. So if they have allergies, dietary limitations, restrictions, and preferences, this is not something that's just gonna show up on their doorstep and they get what they get. It's really customizable, flexible, and it can support the whole household, not just the athlete. People are often surprised by how much we do for them. So I think when they come to us, they just expect very little. They expect food, but we love and delight in over-delivering. You'll probably really like your chef. In fact, I just about guarantee it. If you're someone who eats food and needs a head coach in the kitchen, carve out 15 minutes for a consultation and we'll make it worth your while.